what's going on in HIV?
So the thing that was really interesting to me on HIV, they had this slide which they presented, which basically showed that in treatment-naive HIV patients, they've been steadily losing market share. In the third quarter of 2013, it was I'm ballparking here, but it was in the 90s. And then third quarter 2014, it was lower. Third quarter 2015, it was, I want to say, 72%. And so I think that is a legitimate thing for people to be concerned about. That said, you've got the next generation TAF-based HIV cocktails. The first one's already online, Genvoya, and its initial ramp looks really strong. You've also got two more that face PDUFA dates in the first half of 2016, and then also are looking at European approvals in 2016 as well, potentially. And so they're doing a lot to go ahead and try to grow that market share. I think one of the things that was really interesting to me, for one of their drugs, and I believe it was Genvoya, but I'm going to double check. They said that about 10% of the patients who'd switched to it had switched from a non-Gilead therapy, indicating that there's that potential.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said. 80% were switchers, 10% were from Stribild, the other 10% came from competitors.
Right, which is great news. It's like, okay, well, not just maintaining market share, but looking to go ahead and grow it back up.
There you go.
Yep, absolutely. And they priced it similarly to Stribild as well, which, obviously a lot of people were worried that maybe, reinventing Varied in TAF, you would have seen a price spike that would have precluded some patients from being able to get access to it. So, I think that they're willing to fight on market share. And, when we've seen anything from them on the HIV front over the last 10 years, it's shown that they know how to market these drugs and to compete.
Yeah, this is a classic Gilead franchise. This was around before people were ever talking about Gilead and hepatitis C, and it's something that will continue to be a business driver.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's a $12 billion business, right? We can't forget that. A lot of companies would love to have $12 billion in sales from drugs.
Yeah, you see the headlines all the time about hepatitis C, but it is really important to note that HIV is also huge for Gilead.
And has been their bread and butter for a very long time.
Exactly.
They've been in HIV for longer than 10 years.